Your phone isn't ruining your focus. Your system is. Let's start with something uncomfortable. If your focus disappears the second your phone lights up, it's not because you lack discipline. It's because your environment is stronger than your willpower. And most people are trying to win an environmental battle with motivation. That rarely works. Globally, schools are banning phones. Parents are experimenting with dopamine detox weekends. WHO is raising concerns about digital overuse. The panic is understandable. But panic rarely produces good systems.
So what, I just throw my phone out the window and move to a cabin?
Tempting, impractical, and unnecessary. Here's the truth. Phones are not the enemy. Unstructured access is. That distinction matters, because if you attack the phone, you miss the real problem. You sit down to study, notebook open, laptop ready, phone beside you. You tell yourself, I won't check it. 10 minutes later, you're watching a video about productivity hacks.
It was research.
Sure, your brain is not weak. It's efficient. It scans for the fastest available reward. And your phone is a portable reward machine. Notifications, short videos, messages, novelty. Every single one releases dopamine. Not massive amounts, small spikes. But small spikes, repeated, retrain attention. Attention is like a muscle, not because it gets stronger magically, but because it adapts to what you repeatedly ask it to do. Scroll fast, it learns speed. Sustain deep focus, it learns endurance. Your brain trains on what you feed it. Dopamine detox culture says, delete everything, go offline, be extreme. But extreme systems feel powerful for 3 days. Then they collapse because they depend on emotion, not structure. And here's something important. If a system requires you to become a completely different person, it's not a system, it's fantasy. Phone bans feel decisive, but they create two outcomes: compliance or resistance. Neither builds internal focus. Because when the restriction disappears, the habit returns, stronger. The real question is not, how do I quit my phone? It's, how do I design my study system so my phone becomes irrelevant during focus? That's a strategic question, and strategy beats struggle every time. 3 levels, 3 outcomes, 3 mindsets. Level 1, environment over willpower. If your phone is visible, it's competing, even face down. Even silent. Research shows that the mere presence of a phone reduces available cognitive capacity. Not because you're checking it, because part of your brain is monitoring it. That's invisible friction. So remove visibility. Not permanently, temporarily. Here's the rule. If you are studying for 25 minutes, your phone is not within arm's reach. Another room, a shelf behind you, a bag. Not exile, repositioning.
So I don't have to delete my apps?
No, we're not becoming monks. We're becoming strategic. Level 2, scheduled check windows. Most students fail not because of distraction, but because of uncertainty. You don't know when you'll check your phone again, so your brain keeps reminding you. What if someone texted? What if something happened? That mental loop drains attention. Instead, define it. 25 minutes, focus. 5 minutes, check. Not random scrolling. Intentional, check. Timer on, timer off. Repeat. Now your brain relaxes because reward is predictable. Predictable rewards reduce anxiety. Anxiety reduction improves focus. This isn't discipline. It's behavioral design. You turned your phone from a threat into a scheduled privilege. That's power. Level 3, the family system, parents. Banning the phone feels protective, but control without collaboration breeds resistance. Instead of saying, no phone during study, try, what system helps you focus best? Then build it together. Let your teen choose. Another room, focus timer, lock app during study block, phone basket in the kitchen. When someone chooses the structure, they defend it. Autonomy builds ownership. Ownership builds consistency. This is not about being a strict parent or a cool parent. It's about being a strategic one. Attention operates on cues. Cue present leads to behavior likely. Cue removed leads to behavior reduced. Dopamine is not evil. It motivates action. The problem is frequency. If your brain expects stimulation every 30 seconds, studying feels slow. But when you protect 25-minute blocks, your brain recalibrates. Not instantly, but steadily. Focus is not something you feel first. It's something you build. Then you feel it. If your system depends on discipline, it will fail when you're tired. Design beats willpower, especially at 10 p.m. You don't need less phone. You need better boundaries.
I just don't want my teen losing their future to a screen.
That fear makes sense. Screens are powerful, but fear alone builds walls, not systems.
I don't hate studying. I hate starting.
Exactly. Starting is friction. Remove friction, focus improves. Phone bans are increasing worldwide. Digital overuse is being discussed globally. But sustainable systems win long term because they respect reality. Phones are part of modern life, so design around them, not against them. Before, phone visible, constant negotiation, low-grade guilt. After, phone parked, timer running, clear boundaries, no emotional drama. Bridge, simple structure, minimal friction, shared rules. Your phone is powerful, but your environment is programmable. Design your study space, design your timing, design your access, and something shifts, not overnight, but steadily. Choose the version of you that builds endurance, not just speed. The goal isn't to survive without your phone. The goal is to study without fighting it. That's a different kind of strength. Try this today. 1 25-minute block, phone out of reach, timer on. No drama, just structure. And observe what changes. If this helped shift your perspective, follow StickMind for more videos that make studying and thinking a little smarter.